get started with the video now. So today we're going to be taking a look at our first weapon/class tutorial, and that's the Chicom CQC, aka Close Quarter Combat. Be advised, this is probably one of my favorite SMGs to use in Black Ops 2. It's really actually nice if you have the right attachments, because trust me, it's really nice. So we'll get started on the stats. So to start off, the damage for this is about 18 to 33. So about 4 to 6 shots to register the kill. Depending on your distance, so basically if you're trying to get a long shot, it's going to take about 6 shots. But if you're in close quarter, it's going to take about 4. But there are limitations to this. So it's going to probably be about 11 meters until that 4 shot is going to go to the 5 shots. So that's 5 shots is about medium range, and yeah. So RPM on burst is 1080. So the Chicom has the second highest RPM, competing with the Scorpion EVO. Although it is rocking a really low amount of recoil, probably the lowest amount any SMG has, which is definitely a big pro for me, because I like to take out a lot of head glitchers and all these people using stupid target locators on their LMGs and whatnot, and that really helps. So yeah, that's a really big pro for me. Now this is a great gun, but the attachments help even more. For example, it's against Select Fire. Select Fire is pretty much self-explanatory, lets you go into full auto. I like this, but unfortunately it brings down the RPM to about 900. That's kind of sucks, but you know, to be honest, you barely even notice it, and I was doing great with using the Select Fire. Extended mags is also a great attachment because the original amount of mags you get on this SMG is 36. If you put extended mags on, that will boost it up to 12 more rounds, so it'll be 48 rounds in total each mag, which is definitely a big pro, especially if you're rushing, because if you're trying to get your multi-kills, not using extended mags is probably going to set you back a little bit because you need to take cover to reload, and you could probably get killed by that. The extra 12 rounds would really help get that extra kill, and that's what really makes it awesome. So that's about it for the stats. We're going to move on to the class setup itself. I'm using Silencer, Extended Mags, and Select Fire. The reason I use Silencer is because it lets you stay off the radar, so if you're rushing and all the teams are together, you know, all the teammates are together since you're rushing, if you take somebody out without a Silencer, they're going to know exactly where you are, and they're going to take you out instantaneously, and you got to watch out for that. So it lets you stay off the radar pretty much, and any way I can stay off the radar, I will take it, but that's how you got to stay stealthy. So I also use Extended Mags, which again is really helpful because of what I said before. You could be in a situation where you need to get a multi-kill, or else you will die, and you need to take cover to reload or something like that, and you could just die from taking cover. So that's a really bad way to go, and I think putting extended mags is worth it. My last attachment is Select Fire, and what this allows you to do is put it in full auto, and unfortunately it does reduce the RPM. It's still low recoil, and I do find it tedious to keep pressing on the trigger, you know, for a burst fire effect, and I really find it tedious for SMGs as well, since I usually rush to my SMGs. So the Select Fire pretty much you know, goes in full auto and helps me a little bit more. And keep in mind, when you do have Select Fire, you can always change back to burst fire, so if you have to get that long shot, the burst fire will help get that extra amount of accuracy, which is nice. So we're gonna go into the perks now. I start off